So, Manchester United 3. Sue! We all knew he was going to score. Arsenal 2. Started well. Then went 2-1 down. Straight response. Got back in the game real quick. And after that, we all knew what was going to happen. Brandon, what did you make of that overall, man?
Free hit Arsenal back again, mate. You know, bottle job FC. I'm fuming, mate.
Cheers, guys.
I've had enough, mate. I really have had enough. Man United were there for the taking. That's the worst thing about it, you know. They're in a bit of disarray at the moment. Yeah, okay. They got this new manager incoming. He wasn't in the dugout tonight. Do you know what I mean? Like, they didn't look great either, Man United. I thought, like you said, I thought first 10, 15 minutes, I thought we started really well. High press, you know. And then you get that first goal, and I'm thinking, right, let's see if we have the know-how now, because that's where I think we lack. We lack in leadership on the pitch. We lack in know-how as well, and the experience to know when to attack, when to sit back. After we get that first goal, lucky goal or not, we should be going for a second then. And instead, we sit back, we invite the pressure, and we just allow Manchester United back in the game. And they've got the quality of players. I said this on the fan cam last week. I said this on previous streams. If we perform in a certain manner, in the way that we have done, even throughout them 10 games unbeaten, Manchester United will put their opportunities away. And that's exactly what they did today. And for me, it's a story of naivety. It really is. Massive naivety, mate, you know, because like I said, we should have went for the second goal. We sat back. We go in at half time at 1-1, you know, probably feel hard done by, because I did, definitely. I didn't feel like Manchester United deserved the goal in that first half
they
at
got
all.
lucky in that first half.
And then they come out in the second half, you know, they get their second goal. We respond instantly. And then after that, you've got to try and control and manage the game for the next 5-10 minutes and see where it takes us. But not Arsenal. No. We'll just go gun-ho, and that is why we concede the penalty. That, mixed with the fact that we've got a clown in the number 10 role who he's just not good enough, mate, you know? Like, what was that challenge? Seriously. Seriously. And
2
do you know what, mate?
Water boy from Madrid, bruv. That's all he is, a water boy. When they went 2-1 up, Ronaldo was smiling, and I was going, I can't stand Ronaldo, right? And I was like, F Ronaldo. Yeah, look at him smiling. Then Gibraltar guard scores the equalizer, and I'm like, yo, the water boy stepped up, and he was walking off shaking his head. At that point, you're spot on, right? At that point, at 2-2, you're right what you said. At 1-0 up, go for him. Give it to him for 10 minutes, yeah? Right? We didn't. But when we go 2-2, you've now scored 2 at Old Trafford. We don't do that often. We ain't scored many goals this season. At that point, you're like, okay, cool. When we're walking back to the halfway line, where's the manager? Where's the leaders? Where's the captain? Where's the, yo, lads, we've scored 2 at Old Trafford. Yeah? This game's way too open, and it was way too open. There was no midfield like anywhere, right? Partey was shocking. Odegaard was all over the gaff, yeah. El Neni, I don't know what you were doing, yeah. But it was like, where's the leadership at that point to say, let's just settle down a little bit, yeah? Let's just calm. Where's the manager saying, Aubameyang, calm, yeah, calm. Partey, Gabriel, Ben White, just sit for 10 minutes, yeah, and then earn the right again. Yeah, in the midfield, earn the battle, win the battle, and then we try and nick it at the end. Instead, gun ho, and his subs were a joke. I can't lie.
No, I'm getting onto that as well, mate. You know, because I was just about to say, we've got to start looking at the senior players in this squad now, because Thomas Partey, disgraceful performance. I mean, watching that first half, mate, I've got to admit, I didn't know if I was watching a football match or a circus, because him and Fred in that midfield, mate, they look like Danny Welbeck in the midfield skating on ice. Like, what the fuck is all that about? I mean, Fred from Man United, he come out in that second half and he played all right. But Partey was
their best player. Yeah, he collapsed in the second half.
And then Aubameyang, like, this guy, man, He's gone from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Yaya Sanogo. Can't finish his dinner, whether it's 1 yard out or fucking 30 yards out. I don't get it. Like, what has happened to this guy? If he doesn't, he's the captain, right? He shows no leadership in terms of talking on the pitch. So when you don't show leadership in terms of talking on the pitch, you've got to lead by example in your performance. And that is probably why we're, so shockingly poor at the moment, because this guy has been bang average for the last 3 games. And I am shocked. I am shocked, mate, that he even saw the 75th minute. I think he was very, very, very lucky to have seen that long on the pitch today. And it's like, you've got to start looking at these players as well, where are they showing the example to these younger players? Lead by example. Come on, this is, it's not good enough. And then, as you just pointed out, the substitutions, mate, at 75th minute, we've just conceded the 3rd goal, and you're bringing on Bukayo, should I say, a half-fit Bukayo Saka, who doesn't really score goals anyway, but we need a goal. And he's bringing on Eddie Nketiah, who has refused to sign a contract, won't be at the club next season, and he don't score goals either. But then you've got Nicolas Pepe sitting on the bench, doing up bench, right? Who, look, I don't rate that guy at all. I really don't rate Pepe. I've told you that before. But he scores goals. He creates assists, And it's just like, what is he doing? Seriously, like, what is he doing? It's not good enough, mate. It's a disgrace. And the fact that, you're watching the fan base getting all excited about these 10 games unbeaten and, oh, wow, we just scraped our way to victory against Newcastle. Like, this is why we don't get excited about that shit. Because every big team that we've faced this season, every test that we've come up against, we've failed. We failed, bro. We could have gone 8 points clear today. Instead, we're now back in the mix with the top 8.
And if Tottenham win their game in hand against Burnley, they're above us. The same Tottenham that our fans were laughing at, the same Man United that our fans were laughing at after we got spanked by Liverpool. They lost to Watford 4-1. Yeah? Well, if they beat Palace at the weekend, they're above us before we play Everton.
Do we or do we not see this every season, Lee? We get an opportunity to capitalise on other teams' failures, and we don't take it ever. Bottle job FC, mate. Seriously.
Bro, we've done this under Wenger for a decade. Beat all the small teams, get panned by the big teams. Yeah. Fast forward to 2021, we just about scrape past the little teams and we lose to the big teams. It's like we're going backwards. Like, honestly, we're going backwards. To score 2 at Old Trafford is not easy for Arsenal on previous. Go on, sorry.
If you check our record against last season, for the teams that we've faced this season, right? Obviously not including Brentford because they're newly promoted, whatever, right? But we're actually, and this people want to say we're progressing. We're actually 4 points worse off against, like, for in terms of how many points we picked up against them same teams this season compared to last season. So how's that progress?
Bro, we're still on a minus goal difference. Right? The last time we had this minus goal difference was 1913 at this stage of a season, right? And any gooner out there knows we were relegated that season, but we managed to flag our way back in, right? But if you look at it logically, we have lost 18 games out of our last 52 league games. But apparently this guy's fixed the defence.
We have a title-winning defence, Lee. We have the best-looking defence in the Premier League.
Tommy Cafu, bro.
I've just been on Terry's channel as well, and the excuses that some of these fans are making. Like, I heard that we're still favourites for top 4. What are you smoking? What are you smoking?
They're smoking booge, bruv. I can't lie. Yeah, we're not favourites for top 4. Like, somebody said to me in my chat today, where do you think we're finished? I said 8th. We're finished 8th. Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, Tottenham, either one could get top 4, but that's 5 teams, right? West Ham
West
will
Ham?
finish above us, right? They will, yeah, because they got a proper manager, right? And he's got a proper formation. And they're good with the ball, and they'll batter most teams they play, yeah, right? So there's 6, right? Then you go, maybe Leicester could pick up form, yeah.
Well,
maybe
Leicester are there or thereabouts anyway, and then you've got Wolves as well. You got Brighton.
Wolves are still there, right? Then maybe Palace could go on a run. Bro, we're struggling. We don't score enough goals. I know we scored 2 tonight, but we were so naive, like you said earlier. We were naive because when we go 1-0 up, at that point, go for them. Go for them. They're there. We should have scored. Rashford cleared one off the line in the first minute, right? We should have scored from kickoff. He then clears one off the line in the first minute. It goes to another corner. We're all over him. We go 1-0 up, yeah? Like, people are going, oh, I don't know. It was up. Shut up, man. Fred stood on his own goalkeeper. It's a goal. Shut up. It's a goal. Yeah, then people are going, yeah, but what about Maguire on Tomiyasu? What? Yeah, it weren't given. Shut up. Oh, it didn't even check it. No, they check everything. It weren't a foul. Yeah, get over it, right? And then it's like, oh, but the Odegaard one, why was that checked? No, they're all checked. It's a clear and obvious error. He never made a clear and obvious error. Yeah, and people are blaming the ref. And Martin Atkinson's a decent ref. He's one of the better refs here, right? We did not deserve to win that game. And the reason we didn't deserve to win that game is because the manager, when we were at 1-0, didn't go for it. He sat back and defended and applied pressure to us. Under pressure against that level of team, you're not going to do bits. Then when we go 2-2, you go all-out attack. Bro, your subs were a joke. Yeah? Sit back, defend, bring Laka on, get Aber off, bring Pepe on, get Odegaard off. Yeah? You could put Laka in the Odegaard position. You could get Pepe on and put Martinelli up front. Yeah? You keep Smith Rowe on. Why are you taking Smith Rowe off? Like, Ola said to me, oh, Smith Rowe was blowing. Yeah, he was blowing. Smith Rowe always blows after 60 minutes. But guess what? He's got one player in our midfield that can get the ball and fucking move forward with it.
Yeah. And also, guess what? He might have been blowing, right? And he might have been tired. But it's all right for Bukayo Saka to stay on the pitch when he's injured. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and come on when he's injured. And
exactly.
My daughter's got a harder shot than him, by the way. And she's 12. Yeah? Come on. Listen, Brandon, you're a G, bruv. I know it's late. I know you got to start working about 6 hours, man. These late kickoffs are not the one, bruv. Like, listen, mad respect. I love you to bits, mate. Yeah? I'll tet her out.
I'll tet